Demi Lovato, Gigi Hadid, and Nick Jonas are just some of the celebs who've said they believe in aliens. So let's do a little roundup of celebrities who believe there's more to life outside of planet Earth. Let's get into it. Demi Lovato has a long history with all things extraterrestrial. Way back in June of 2014, they told Seth Meyers they not only believed aliens exist, but other beings as well, sharing, "I believe there could possibly be mermaids, which is actually an alien species that lives in parts of the Indian Ocean, which we've never explored before." And they also shared their belief on alien encounters during an interview on the Wild Ride with Steve-O podcast.
Like the first encounter would be like seeing a UFO. The second would be like some kind of proof being left behind. The third encounter would be like you have some sort of interaction with the alien. The fourth is like you're on board, you get abducted, and then the fifth is like human-initiated contact with aliens.
So it's safe to say Demi has not shied away from their belief in the otherworldly. In fact, their docuseries Unidentified with Demi Lovato, which airs on Peacock, shows viewers a behind-the-scenes look at Demi's quest to answer the biggest questions about extraterrestrial life. Plus, it looks like aliens may be as curious about Demi as they are about them. They told Daily Pop about their own alien encounter in September, sharing, quote, "We went out into the desert in Joshua Tree and I basically saw this blue orb that was about 50 feet away, maybe less, and it was kind of like floating above the ground, just like 10 or 15 feet, and it was kind of keeping its distance from me." Demi also has a ton of respect for aliens, or as they'd prefer we call them, ETs. They told E! News recently, quote, "I think that we have to stop calling them aliens because aliens is a derogatory term for anything," adding, "I call them ETs." And speaking of ETs, Miley Cyrus also had her own out-of-this-world encounter. She told Interview Mag that she actually saw a UFO in September of 2020, sharing, quote, "The best way to describe it is a flying snowplow. It had this big plow in front of it and it was glowing yellow." She added, "I did see it flying and my friend saw it too." And not only that, but Miley says she actually had a moment with the alien, sharing that there was a being sitting in front of the flying object, adding, "It looked at me and we made eye contact." Does the couple that sees UFOs together stay together? We hope so. In an interview with Harper's Bazaar, the mag shared that Gigi Hadid, quote, "casually divulged during a conversation about space that her boyfriend believes in aliens and that she does too, with Gigi adding, quote, "My boyfriend's really into aliens." And just to confirm that info, Zayn also brought up aliens in an interview with Glamour, joking that he decided to leave One Direction after, quote, "An alien spoke to me in a dream." Khloe Kardashian has also shared her hopes of running into extraterrestrial life forms. During an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, she took an excursion with ex Tristan Thompson with hopes of running into aliens.
Malibu has actually attracted a ton of UFO sightings. And then when I was researching, I found out about this trail, and this trail is supposed to have amazing alien energy. And I am so excited again. Hiking, aliens, what's better?
Although at the time, their search for paranormal activity unfortunately came up short. Based on Jennifer Lawrence's beliefs, they may have been better off not running into any aliens. During a visit to The Late Show with Stephen Colbert in December 2015, she shared her pretty scary thoughts on aliens, saying, quote, "Based on history, when we find each other, we kill each other." She went on to explain, "I don't feel like aliens are going to be like, oh great, let's get along." They might not. They might want to destroy us. Have you seen a Tom Cruise movie? So sometimes I look up into the stars and I'm like, oh wow, oh god. Nick Jonas shared his UFO encounter on Late Night with Seth Meyers back in 2015. He said, quote, "When I was 14 maybe, I was in my backyard playing basketball with some friends and I looked up in the sky and there were 3 flying saucers." After that experience, Nick apparently confirmed what he saw online through alien encounter posts and sightings. He went on to share with Seth, quote, "I'm a firm believer in aliens." Jaden Smith took his alien suspicions right to the top of the chain of command. He told Wonderland magazine back in 2013, quote, "I talked to President Obama about extraterrestrials. He said he could neither confirm nor deny the existence of aliens, which means they're real." Jaden went on to say, quote, "If people think we're the only people that live in this universe, then something is wrong with them. And Katy Perry, singer of the infamous track E.T., shared a similar sentiment to Jaden's with GQ back in January of 2014, sharing, quote, "I believe in aliens," and adding, "I look up to the stars and I imagine how self-important are we to think that we are the only life form." And when asked if she believed in ghosts or aliens, she told fans on Twitter, quote, "Both, but aliens more." When asked if she believed in aliens, Bigfoot, and ghosts, Megan Fox told MTV, quote, "I believe in everything." And more recently, when taking part in the GQ couples quiz with her other half, Machine Gun Kelly, she revealed her future alien encounter wishes.
What's something on my bucket list?
Be abducted by a UFO.
I'll give you 2 points for that. 2 points.
Later during the same quiz, the two reminisced about a vacay in Bora Bora where they were convinced they saw a UFO in the sky. So perhaps Meg's wish will come true soon enough. For more out of this world celebrity news, click right over here for another clever news video. And let me know in the comments if you're with these celebs. Do you believe in aliens? For now, I'm your girl Carly Henderson. Come say hi on social media at @CarlyHenderson_, and I'll see you soon.